Can the SBI Life Smart Elite Plus plan secure your legacy while maximizing your returns? Let us find out through an in-depth analysis in this video. Hi there, welcome back to holisticinvestment.in, where we help individual investors like you to make the right financial and investment decision to reach your financial goals in a more faster and smarter way. Now, before analyzing this policy, let us first understand what is this policy is about. This is an individual unit-linked non-participating life insurance savings product. Some of the key features of the policy are: there are twin benefits of insurance cover and market-linked returns in this policy. There are two protection options available, which are the gold option and platinum option, and there are inbuilt accidental benefits, which includes accidental death benefit and accidental total and permanent disability benefit. And also there are enhanced wealth creation opportunity through 9 varied fund options, and there are no premium allocation charge from the 6th policy year onwards, thereby enhancing your fund value. And you can also switch and redirection your investments to pilot your investment. So these are some of the key features of the policy. And there are other benefits like death benefit, maturity benefit, which will differ based on what kind of plan option you have opted for. And there are 9 fund options for you to choose from. And there are various charges like policy administration, fund management, discontinuance, partial withdrawal, switching. The thing is, your entire premium is not immediately invested in the chosen fund. A portion is deducted to cover all these various charges, and only then the balance is directed towards the investment. So this is an overhead cost which can reduce your overall returns over time. So you need to consider this as a drawback. Some of the advantages are: the nominee has the option to receive death benefit payments in installments during the settlement period. There are 2 fund switches per policy year which are allowed at no additional cost, and there are premium redirection which is available starting from the 2nd policy year. And partial withdrawals can be made from the 6th policy year or upon the life assured reaching age 18, whichever occurs later. So these are some of the advantages. However, the disadvantages are: there is a 5-year lock-in period and loan facility is not available under this plan, and after applicable charges are deducted, only the net premium is invested. So the life cover provided by this plan may be insufficient. So these are some drawbacks that you need to consider before deciding to invest in this policy. Now, as we have a basic understanding about this policy, let us move on to the analysis part of the video. So here what we are going to do is we are going to calculate the internal rate of return based on the benefit illustration provided in the policy brochure. So for calculation purpose, let us assume that a 30-year-old male has invested in this policy with a sum assured of 35 lakh. The policy term is 20 years and the premium payment term is 10 years with an annual premium of 5 lakhs. So at the end of the policy term, the accumulated fund value is payable. So here we are going to project the assumed investment growth rates at 4% and 8% per annum. So it is crucial to note that these returns are not guaranteed and they do not represent the entire range of potential outcomes you can get from this policy. The actual maturity benefit will depend on the plan's performance over time. This is just to show you how this plan can perform at extremes like worst case scenario or at a best case scenario. Just to give you an example. So at 4% return, the estimated fund value is 70.65 lakhs, resulting in an IRR of 2.24% as per the policy's maturity calculator. At 8% return, the estimated fund value is 1.28 crores, resulting in an IRR of 6.18% as per the policy's maturity calculator. So these returns are suboptimal for a long-term investment strategy. A market-linked product offering such low returns does not provide adequate value for the investors. Furthermore, the sum assured is insufficient to meet a family's future financial needs, making it inadequate as a life insurance solution. So, in a nutshell, this policy falls short in delivering competitive returns and sufficient insurance coverage, making it ineffective in both its investment and protection aspects. So, these are some of the things that you need to keep in your mind before deciding to invest in this policy. Now, as we know that this policy is not giving us a desirable outcome that we need, let us move on to a comparative analysis where we are going to explore two alternative scenarios using the same parameters from the previous example, but in a twist. Like, we are going to invest in insurance and investment separately in both these scenarios. We are not going to invest in an insurance investment policy like the SBI policy here, just to see whether investing separately can help them perform efficiently. So for life coverage purpose, we have opted for a pure term life insurance policy with a sum assured of 50 lakhs, which cost us 10,000 rupees annually for a 20-year policy term with a 10-year premium payment term. So in contrast, the SBI life policy requires an annual premium of 5 lakhs for 35 lakh coverage. So choosing a term policy leaves you with a balance of 4 lakhs 90,000 each year, which can be invested separately. So your investment options can be tailored to your risk appetite. For this comparison, if you are a risk-averse investor, you may choose debt options like PPF, Public Provident Fund. But if you're a risk-tolerant investor, you can consider equity investments such as ELSS, which is an equity-linked savings scheme. So here, if first let us consider the PPF scenario. With a 10-year contribution period, adjustments are made in the last few years' contribution to meet the minimum investment period of 15 years under the PPF. The maximum annual limit is 1.5 lakh. Although the surplus exceeds the threshold, this is just for example purpose. So estimated maturity value would be 1.44 crores with an IRR of 6.97%. This is higher than the 8% return scenario of the SBI plan despite PPF being a debt instrument. If you consider an ELSS scenario, you can invest the surplus in ELSS, which would yield you a pre-tax maturity value of 2.99 crores and a post-tax maturity value after capital gains tax of 2.68 crores, which will give you an post-tax IRR of 11.11%. So these returns surpass inflation, enabling you to build a corpus for your long-term financial goals. So this comparison demonstrates that separating insurance and investment provides better financial growth. So what is the final verdict? The SBI Life Smart Elite Plus plan offers a market-linked investment opportunity, but a closer evaluation reveals that its returns fall short compared to other market-linked products. So the returns do not justify the associated risk, largely due to the plan's high charges. Additionally, the sum assured may be inadequate to meet a family's basic needs, potentially disrupting your long-term financial planning. Combining life insurance with market-linked investments is not an ideal strategy. Overall, the SBI policy is not suitable for long-term wealth accumulation, and it also has a high agent commission. Opting for a pure term life insurance policy is a more effective choice for life coverage, providing essential protection for your family. So to achieve financial goals, it is important to build a diversified investment portfolio across various asset classes, helping you navigate complex financial conditions.
If you want to read more about this policy, then you can definitely check out the blog post we have posted on our website through the link in the description. And if you want to gain more professional guidance through a professional financial planner, you can choose to book a one-on-one complimentary consultation with one of our professional financial planner through the link in the description. Also, if you want to gain more investment and financial insights through the leading experts in the finance industry, we also conduct regularly free live webinars through which you can register and gain these insights. The link is in the description. Also, if you like this video, definitely hit like and subscribe to our YouTube channel so we can come up with more such financially beneficial content for you. Thank you for watching.